Hi Planner Babes, it's Kim here from Memories in Time. Welcome back to my channel. So today what I am going to do is I am taking my Transformer planner, which is made up of the socialite for my personal planner. And I have 3 months in there, January, February, and March. And then it transforms into my budget planner, and I only have January in there, and I use the expansion pack. And then I transform into the Healthy Hero, and I only have January in there and the extras that come in Healthy Hero. And my last transformer is my Faith Planner. And so those have been, since I set my planner up the last week of December, those have been on the Gold Classic rings. And I have just decided, I think that although it probably won't get much chunkier than it is right now, because the budget planner is only going to have 1 month at a time. Healthy Hero is only going to have 1 month at a time. And Faith Planner is only going to have 1 month at a time. I think I have decided that I don't like the fat, the idea that this sort of is a little floppy over here. So I had, actually I had ordered 2 of these expander discs, the hot pink expander discs metal, simply by accident. At least I'm telling myself it was simply by accident. And so I think what I'm going to do is just do a video today that shows you how to take your planner apart and put it on new discs. So I am going to start, without further ado, with the socialite cover. Let me lay this right over there. And for me, the hardest part of switching out a planner to new discs is just getting started with the one cover. That's always a little difficult for me. And of course, I will have 2 extra discs because there are 11 of these discs. And thought about this, and I tried to talk myself out of it. I was like, no, if you get larger discs. But look how pretty that looks with those pink flowers. Isn't that beautiful? So now I'm going to flip over and take that cover off. And I'm going to go ahead and snap on the back cover. See what I mean about once you get one cover, it seems like it's easier to get the back part on. So now I have that. And I'm going to, first I'm going to snap in my Happy Notes, and love these. And then I'm going to snap in the envelope. And this says, "Get it, babe," and this dashboard will eventually, sometime in January, become my 2019 vision board. I just had not had a free minute yet to create the vision board. And so what I'm doing now is I'm actually going to pull out the front part of the planner, which is the title page with my name and the 2019 calendar, and my very jumbled attempt. This was my, and I'm really embarrassed I'm showing this. This was my first attempt at one of these pages, dashboard pages, I had created a fall bucket list, which there were fewer things on it, and I was very inspired by Kelly Plan to create one of these. Mine was just very jumbled with lots of stuff on it. And then, and I actually even had to go over on the back, but then I decided that I'm going to just put some pictures here, so I'm good with that anyway. The 2020 calendar, and then the year at a glance. And so far, the only thing I've done on the year at a glance is just write a couple of trips I have in January, my sister's birthday, when I returned from my trip, my dad's birthday and the Super Bowl, and my first great nephew's birthday. And so I'm going to just pull this section out first and go ahead and snap that entire section in. The thing that I love about Happy Planner is just how versatile that it is, and how you can just move things around. And the reason that made so much noise is because I do have another dashboard in there to mark my place in the week. And so actually, I'm going to go ahead and change that. Stick my dashboard in. I really think I'm going to be happier with this transformer setup on these larger discs. Because I use the big planner, I really am more used to using the expander discs. My only fear about doing this is that with the extra space on the discs, that I will think I can put 3 months at a time in of all planners. And it very well may be that I can. It very well may be that that doesn't bother me. So, and then this is the extras that comes with the socialite planner. And I have to be honest. I have to tell a little story here. When I was watching the debut back in... When did all of that come on YouTube and Instagram? It was sometime in September, about the new releases. I really didn't know how I felt about Socialite. And I think the thing that was throwing me on Socialite at the time was the type of layout that it is. But then... And I really wasn't sure last week when I started planning, but I love the colors. I love the flowers. I love the line of stickers and all of the accessories that come with Socialite. And so I was like, I'm just going to go for it. I'm just going to go for it. And so I did, and I love it. I'm glad that I did get it. So I may end up putting 3 months at a time in. That's just a little note to myself about just a quick glance, my January bills. And this is again the classic budget expansion pack. I am ready to move into the Healthy Hero. And I'm sorry for any loud noise that this may bring. Yep, definitely I'm going to like these pages, these rings much better. Oh, I will show this. Several of you planner babes inspired me to create one of these. I'm not sure if it was At Home with Kita or who originally designed this, but I've seen it all over my news feed, several of you guys, and I actually had some medication adjustments that I had to make last week, so I am officially beginning my Healthy Hero journey on January 7th. And so at that point on January 7th in the morning, I'll take my weight before and do all of my measurements. And then at the end of June, so I actually need to change that to a 7, which I can do very easily. And then at the end of June, we'll be able to do a side-by-side comparison. And I think I'm also going to, at that time, take photos so that I can compare photos. They say a picture is worth 1,000 words, so we're going to do that as well. I did create a vision board. I got my Healthy Hero vision board created, and I just used an old dashboard that I had and just a bunch of stickers from the Healthy Hero sticker pack. So, and then I'm going to go ahead and get the rest of January in. And then I am also including the extras from Healthy Hero, which if you have not seen them, let me put the divider in and I'll show those. So you get a 30-day self-care challenge. And on the back of the 30-day self-care challenge is for 30 days I will work on. And then you get the for 30 days I will work on. And then you get a couple more of those. Take time to reflect. Best moments to remember. Grateful for. What inspires me. How to spend time unplugged. Favorite way to practice self-care. Something that I have a goal for in 2019 is I have never been able to participate in yoga. My joints are very stiff. I am not very flexible at all. And so I want to learn to actually meditate and practice yoga until I get to a point, because in my job comes a lot of high stress. And so I want to get to a point where meditation and yoga is a part of my day, a part of each day. And so I can't wait to get to that point. And finally, I am now attaching my Faith Warrior. And I love, love, love this soothing green on this planner. The steadfast love of the Lord never ceases. And the way that I use this planner, let me explain just a little, and you will be seeing a plan with me a little bit later this week on the Faith Planner. The way that I use my Faith Planner is I get daily scripture passages from Caleb and a couple other different places. And so I just use that as my scripture that I study daily. And so in my monthly, I really don't use the monthly. I do need to start using the monthly. I'm just not sure how to use it. So if you subscribe to my channel, or even if you don't subscribe, if you would like to leave a comment down below for as to how you use the monthly in the Faith Planner, if all you use it for is like an actual study or a journal for your biblical passages, if you just use it as a journal, how do you actually write what book you're in? You know, that was a thought that I just had as I was talking about this, is I could actually write what book I'm studying, the passage each day on the monthly. I'm not really sure. And then this came from, gosh, a really old, I think I started using Happy Planners in 2016, and this sticker came from one of those early on sticker packages that I bought then. And my favorite verse of all time is Philippians 4:13. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. And so I loved that. And then it sort of went along with the green, and I love the soft green and purple in this. The soft green and purple. Absolutely love it. Love it, love it. So, now I see what I'm going to have to do. I'm going to have to go back here and find my cover. I bet I've put these covers all on backwards. I'm going to have to redo every one of them, I bet. So now I'm good on Socialite. And that looks gorgeous on those pink expander discs. Love it. Love how it works with that pink. And I like the thickness much better now. So now let me see if this one is correct. Yep, that one is good. So there's my budget planner. And my Healthy Hero. Which I'm not real crazy about this shade of pink in her shirt. But in all fairness to myself, typically the planner cover that stays open on this is the Socialite. The pink looks really pretty with the Faith Warrior. And then there I am back to Socialite. So that is how you change out your months, how you change out your discs. So hopefully if you are new, you enjoyed this. If you're not new, hopefully you just enjoyed a visit to my channel and how I used Transformer Planner this year to set up my personal classic planners. So if you like it, be sure and give me a thumbs up. Subscribe so that you don't miss any future videos, and make sure to hit the notification bell. Thanks, and have a great day, Planner Babes.